The rumors in the Auburn football program seem to never stop, and here are the latest Auburn football rumors that I've heard. Rumor has it. Okay, rumor has it that we have some controversy swirling, and we have some rumors about players and our coach, Bryan Harsin. So first, let me address some of those player rumors, and then we'll get into the current rumor about our coach. So first, we had Saturday during the game versus South Carolina. Rumors started swirling that Tank Bigsby was about to enter the transfer portal. There's not a lot of basis for this. It seems like this stems from the, I think it was the 4th and 1 call, which I expressed how unhappy I was with that particular call. Auburn was on their own 35. The coaches decided to call a passing play instead of letting Tank Bigsby run the ball on 4th and 1. And apparently there was a shot of Tank Bigsby where he was shaking his head. He was very unhappy with that call. And of course, as we do as Auburn fans, some of us took that little reaction and took what the commentators said and ran with it all the way to Tank Bigsby is leaving the program. He is entering the transfer portal. That's how quickly these things can get out of control. The other player rumors that we've had also revolve around players entering the transfer portal or rumored to be entering the transfer portal. And those are Bo Nix, of all people, which I don't see that one happening at all. I think that happened because he was out, and this is a tiny rumor. He was taken out of the game because he was hurt. So of course he's taken out. He can't play, and people assume that I guess TJ was going to come in, or maybe Davis or Holden next year is going to come in, and Bo doesn't stand a chance. I don't think there's any truth to this. I think Bo's going to be back competing for the starting job next season. He's got 2 more years of eligibility due to the COVID waiver. Probably he'll only use one of those, but he can come back, and I just don't see him ending his college career on a broken ankle. So I think that one's just completely false, no truth to it. The next rumor, which I actually bought into a little bit, and I still have my concerns about it, was that Dematrius Davis was going to transfer. This one, I think, has a little more weight to it. Still rumors, still not a whole lot of truth, and he even shut down these rumors. But where it came from, or this is where I think it started. One, he's got no play time this season. People have said that he was redshirted, which he was, and that he was not going to play at all this season, and that was the plan. That may be the truth. Where the rumors started swirling were when he went to his social media, I think it was Twitter and Instagram, and deleted everything Auburn related. That caused people to speculate, and the speculation began that he was going to enter the transfer portal and go somewhere else where he actually had a chance to get some playing time. I personally think that he has a good chance to get playing time next season in the 2022 season. And if he doesn't, I do think he'll transfer because there's going to be too much competition. So if he doesn't get a good chance to compete next year, I could see him transferring. We'll have to wait to see what he does, but I do not see anything happening with him this season or this offseason. The final rumor is about our head coach, Bryan Harsin. The Washington head coaching job recently opened up, and rumors immediately started about who the next head coach would be for their football team. Bryan Harsin, being from that general area, from Boise, Idaho, but not too far from Washington, he's familiar with, obviously with the type of player and the type of school that's in that area. And he quickly became a top name in their search. This one, I'm not sure what to think about. He had a good start with Auburn, 6-2, not bad. Played it pretty close with Penn State. Could have been 7-1. There was really no chance with Georgia from what we saw. But he went from 6-2 quickly to 6-5 after playing South Carolina. And now heading into the game versus Alabama, it looks like we're about to be 6-6. So what started off as a pretty good start, especially for a first-year head coach at Auburn, has taken a turn for the worse rather rapidly. Now, the question about whether he would leave Auburn for Washington. Some of that has to do with how much money is Washington willing to pony up, because they would have to, pay for his buyout. This one I'm not sure about. I don't think it would happen. It's his first year. But on the other hand, it would probably depend on how happy is Bryan Harsin where he is. Does he see his future as an SEC coach, or does he see his future as a coach in somewhere like the Pac-12, where he can make a bigger impact or have a better winning percentage year to year and not have to compete with people like Kirby Smart, Nick Saban, Lane Kiffin year in and year out? That's really the question, is what's in the mind of Bryan Harsin. This, out of all those rumors I mentioned, this is the one that I'm the most worried about. But when it comes down to it, I just don't see him leaving Auburn after only 1 year to go back to another program in the Northwest. Those are my thoughts on this. Personally, how do I feel about Coach Harsin? Yes, we've been disappointed in these last few weeks, but overall, I am very happy with Coach Harsin. As a coach, there's been a lot of stuff that I've been concerned about, mostly revolving around our coordinators and some of the play calling. But I'm pretty happy with Coach Harsin. It's his first year. He's got 6 wins. We're bowl eligible. Are we better than last year? No, and that's what I'm frustrated about, is that we've not seen a lot of improvement from last year. Do I want him gone? Absolutely not. I want the guy to have another shot. I want him to have another year or two to see what he can do with his people and with enough time to get his system in place with his recruits. Those are my thoughts on these rumors, and if you want to see what I thought about the Auburn-South Carolina game after watching that one, you can click right here.